good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more, all at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
It's the fall sports season,
And that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is UnKut with former Nebraska baseball pitcher Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Down. Welcome in, folks. 93.7 The Ticket. This is a show, that I've been looking forward to since they both okayed it today, saying that they could make it. A couple special guests. I'm Kyle Perry, and we got Mason McConaughey in front of me, and Big Ten Pitcher of the Year this past year, Brett Sears. Great to have you boys on. Thanks for agreeing to coming on and talk shop.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. These guys seem a little stressed to you, Harrison. Harrison's also here on the ones and twos. Great to have him as always. So welcome in, Harrison. Yeah.
I forgot to turn my own mic on.
You're good, bro. You're good. I was asking before the show got going if we should stand up.
I mean, you do.
But you gotta. Do you guys want to stand up, or you guys chill with sitting down?
What?
I don't know. I feel like the standing up brings more energy.
You think?
A little bit more life.
I definitely think we can bring it sitting down.
Okay, that's cool.
Maybe
well, that's a resounding opinion there by the boys. But yeah, no. So welcome in. Sears got to be on Harrison, back at the old stomping grounds. He was on a couple times.
That's right.
Yeah, we had him and Charlie Fisher. They were on quite a bit. Series, you made what, two appearances?
2 appearances.
That's huge.
I think it was just an Iowa rivalry.
Yeah,
it was like whatever.
It was good content though.
Yeah,
I think we got great reviews after those shows.
You think?
Yeah. No, I know I did. I remember hearing about.
Well, I made the comment about how Iowa's the same as Nebraska.
Yeah,
and that got people going.
And well, that that will get the people going. And you can also bring in freaking Kansas. Kansas is very similar too.
It is.
Mason's from Kansas and Brett's from Iowa. If you didn't pick up on that, but yeah, I mean that's a good point because I mean it's probably 3 of the states. If you could eliminate from the 50 options you got, it's got to be 3 that don't make the cut. If you want to make a border to border state crossing, is Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas. At least in my opinion. What's that?
We're keeping them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, or saying that you'd rather drive through 47 other states.
Yeah, probably that too.
I mean, if you take that trip west into Colorado, you taken that before?
I have. I-80.
So it gets pretty bad. It's pretty bad there for about a 4 or 5 hour stretch. Then you start to hit the hills and things starting to brighten up. But Colorado would be a great state to drive through.
Yeah, I mean, quite literally.
Yeah.
4/5 of Nebraska.
Well, same way with Kansas. You're taking I-70. It's 4 hours of nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you got state fairs. Those are big deals. Where we're from. So Kansas got a good one.
So there's a big state fair down in Hutchinson.
There you go.
It's pretty big because
shout out Blue Dragons.
Nebraska's in Grand Island.
Harrison, anything?
What are we trying to figure out here?
The Nebraska State Fair. Where's it held?
Doesn't it move around? I want to say Grand Island.
It tours. Wait, Grand Island?
But
is it right?
I feel like
you're
it's
right.
Grand Island.
Good job, bro.
I want to say it's touring though.
Okay.
So I want to say it has been in Grand Island, but I could be wrong.
And Des Moines got Iowa, right?
I feel like Iowa's like a huge one. I've never been.
And see, that's where you ruffle feathers, though, is where you went in to say Des Moines is the same as Omaha.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah,
smaller.
They are very, similar comp.
Yeah.
Similar comp, I get it, in relation to its significance to the state.
Yeah, I mean, it's the big thing.
Right.
Big place in Iowa.
Right.
It is Grand Island. Shout out Tim off of Twitter.
Hey, Tim Burnham.
Perfect.
That's Casey's dad. Yeah, in the chat. Hey, Tim, go Red Sox. So anyways, why we brought you guys in, we got to talk ball. I mean, that's just kind of one of those boxes we have to check. Here on UnKut, we like to answer to the text line, go down any rabbit hole we can and just talk into whatever. So, we've talked about caffeine, nicotine. We've talked about horse names here.
We've done it all.
I mean, we touched on, driving through states, so state fairs and such. So we just be loose, like it's a Friday night at Haymarket, Brett.
Right on.
And a Saturday night and a hopeful Friday night coming up this year for Mason. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about, Brett. We can talk about your last 2 years because Brett's got such an interesting story, and how he got here and how he found success here in Lincoln. So I do want to just give the people listening a nice, a walk through Brett Sears' process to become the 2024 Big Ten Pitcher of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, the first year here, I was, pretty bad. Honestly, I threw 17 innings. I think I had a 5 ERA, which, I mean, it's not the worst, but wasn't great. I kind of got better towards the end of the year, and then I just went off and I had a really good summer in the Northwoods League. I pitched 30 or 29 innings, I think. So
yeah, you about didn't make it out of there.
Yeah,
or you about didn't come back.
Yeah, so I could have signed last year. I didn't really want to, so I came back. Well, I wanted to, but I just felt like I had to do something here before I just left. So came back. And then I guess last year just kind of happened. Just kind of stayed at it, and then got the chance to start, and then
Mason can vouch too. The rumor as your season kept going on, not really a rumor, it was a stated fact that you said multiple times that you weren't going to sign, because at that, pretty quickly into the year, we realized that Brett Sears was probably not going to be a fireman at the end of 2024, and which came out because we did start talking, oh yeah, Sears, are you really going to go into the workforce as a fireman if someone drafts you? And then the Braves do call in the 7th round, and you turned out to be a total liar and ended up signing and not picking up the fire hose. So walk us through that there.
Honestly, early in the year, part of the reason why I didn't sign last year is because, not that I was okay with being done with baseball, but I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I think it was easier for me to tell myself, the beginning of the year, I'm just going to go work after this. I was ready. I was like, baseball is going to be done in however many months it is. And then even when I started the season, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go get a job, whatever. And then about halfway through, I was kind of like, well, I actually might get signed or something. So
yeah, it kept you loose probably.
Yeah. So
just
then I was
carefree.
And then I just kind of felt like I would, I don't know. I feel like I would owe it to myself to see how long I could play, I guess.
Yeah.
Give it what I
I'm
had.
with you.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody knew you weren't going to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
Regardless of how many times you said it, but I do respect the fact that it probably did take your mind off things, and that. So no, that's a good tactic. So those listening out there, clearly don't take yourself too seriously. Don't have too high of expectations for yourself. You can end up like Brett Sears, being a 7th rounder to the Braves, which is potentially a pipeline that can be formed by recent Huskers, Shea Shannon and Spencer Schwellenbach. So you're joining good company there.
Yeah.
And so Mac, potentially a draft pick to the Braves this year, which would be so sick. Just keep me watching Braves baseball for years to come. But no, Mac, you had an incredible year last year. Let's cut to it. You came out and you had this wipeout slider and just great mound presence and compete out there. Total conviction is what I would say out of both of you guys. But yeah, as Coach Bolt would say, very convicted up there. And you came from Cloud County Community College,
Right.
for those that don't know. So walk us through your process in getting here. How you liking it? I'm so glad I got to play with you a year.
Oh yeah.
But give me a rundown here of why we're sitting here at the ticket.
Yeah. So enrolled in Cloud County my freshman year. Spent my my first year of college there, and if you guys don't know, it's in Concordia, Kansas, very small town in Kansas, and kind of just honed in and focused on baseball there for a minute, and had a great year at Cloud, and then wanted to go back. It held a special place in my heart, and the community there and everything. But the opportunity to come play for the Huskers was too great, and struggled in the fall when I first got here. And I mean, you can ask Brett. It wasn't pretty. It was consecutive bad outings after another.
Well, I know I was there too.
Yeah, you can vouch for it too.
Yeah.
But no,
we saw the potential that was there.
Yeah, kind of got to work in the winter. Started out of the bullpen in the spring, and then kind of took off on Saturdays.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, that was fun to watch. I mean, that was because you think about what you need as, to be a championship level team. I mean, really, your pitching's huge, obviously, and Rob taking the wheel there helped us out a ton. What would you say as pitchers? I mean, I'm glad I got to experience it. But like, just walk us through Rob Childress and the way that just the uncanny knack he has to just get through to his players, get through to his pitchers, and get you to go out and compete the way that he wants you to compete.
I think that as a staff as a whole, he has so much respect from everybody. And like when he talks, people listen. It's not just white noise. It's not just hoorah, stuff like that. It's true meaning behind all of his words. And I think he tries to get the best out of everybody. And sometimes he can get on you, as we all know.
Yeah.
But no, he sees the light at the end of the tunnel for all of us.
Yeah, Brett, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the big thing is just the respect he has from all the guys. He just really tried to create a relationship with every one of his pitchers. I thought was the big thing, and I just think that was probably the biggest thing. And then, I mean, his background too, like where he's been, what he's done. So I think that's also part of it. And I think he was really good with letting guys like be themselves, but also like knowing when to like help them out and stuff.
Right. No, he hasn't. I mean, what we would call feel. He has just
yeah,
the
max
yeah.
feel, dude. So
yeah,
no, he's an absolute national treasure, and I'm glad I got a year under him. Has he been great to you this year, Mac?
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
great.
he's been riding you.
He's been looser. He's been talking about his hunting stories, his
good
bragging about trail camera pictures, and he actually did just lose a trail camera to a beaver.
Really? What,
yeah.
Did they eat it or
a beaver chopped down the small elm tree?
Oh no,
that
kidding.
The camera was on.
So he's probably damming up some water.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not very happy with him right now.
Ouch. That's fine. He's got it covered.
He's
got it covered. Yeah. No, Rob's absolutely great. I'm glad he's sticking around too. I mean, like, he's got his family here, and I'm happy for him because I mean, and Husker baseball, the benefit that every year with Rob Childress they get, I mean, it's just going to be better and better. Just there's so much to be said about the impact that he had on last year's team. But I do want to talk about just the year we had overall, okay? Because, I mean, individually, I couldn't remember. It was all blur, and we don't need to talk about my individual outings last year at all. But I do want to talk about the team because that's what it's all about. When do you guys think you realize that we had the talent? I mean, because the talent was there. We didn't have top 25 prospects that we popped out of the portal or anything like that. We didn't have, such a star-studded. I mean, we did have a ranked transfer portal rankings or whatever you call. I mean, whatever. But if you want to talk about marquee names out of the portal or recruits, Tyner Horn, we're not going to call him a marquee recruit because if he's listening, we're not going to get that kid's head any bigger. But I mean, there's so much talent that you wouldn't necessarily see if you were, covering just baseball or just a baseball fan, just because you weren't there every day. Yeah. But we all saw it. I mean, we had pieces all over the place. But when do you guys think that we realized as a collective that we could do something with that team?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if there was like a certain date, but I just know we lost like what people would say like was a lot, and then I think a lot of people are like early on just said like we weren't going to be good, just who we lost. Like we didn't win that many games with them. So like, how are we going to win games without them? And I just think like, I kind of think early in the spring, like I was like, well, we actually look pretty decent. Like we're throwing strikes and stuff like that. So, and then obviously if you get enough hits, like scrap them together, I would say probably that maybe probably the second weekend, I was like, yeah, we're actually pretty solid. So, but I mean, you kind of as like a player of the team, you kind of just believe the whole time you can win games. But I don't know if there's like a certain date, but always felt like even after like we lost, like I mean, we had like 5 guys go to the pros last year, so. But I felt like we were like kind of just like a closer group, like it definitely was going to be like a different team. Like we weren't going to hit the 100 home runs that we had. Like you could tell that early on, but I just felt like we had a little more scrappy of a lineup.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That was apparent.
I would say from like a series perspective, like looking back on the season, I would definitely say Charleston, going down to Charleston.
I was going
like,
to say that too.
It was like, I'm pretty sure it was Thursday, rain out Friday, play Saturday, Sunday. And I think all 3 of those games were comeback wins.
we won all 3 in the ninth.
Yeah. And I think from that moment, it kind of showed the true identity of the team. It was like, this team's not going to give up.
Right. I absolutely agree. And I would go back to really, because you go back to the first weekend, you were shoving on opening day, and you weren't getting the offense right away that you would hope for, especially with opening day energy. You can't recreate opening day energy, right? And that, with that comes nerves and all that, but clearly didn't affect you, Sears. But I mean, you're shoving, and it had to have been the most frustrating because us as pitchers, okay, there's a dynamic in the locker room for those listening, in a baseball clubhouse where there, I mean, it's inevitable. It's in every team. It's unsaid for the most part. But together you're one, but it's 50-50. You got pitchers and you got position players. You have different coaches. You practice most of the time separately, and occasionally you do team stuff like team defense and what have you, in live situations. But there is that dynamic. So when you take the mound, and what we got to experience as pitchers under Rob, and he gains that respect that you guys both talked about through putting you through the fire, walking you right through the coals, but then bringing you in for a hug at the end of it while you're cussing him out, sort of relationship, right? And then you have all these spiritual, connection with the guys around you, and so you have that respect from Rob, and so you, when you know what you've been through to get to opening day, I mean, that was a grind under Rob, no doubt. With our unification is what we called it. So we knew what the pitchers have been through that the offensive guys didn't get into. But with coming with that came the results of Brett going out and just absolutely shoving up Baylor's for 6 innings or so to open up the year. I mean, quite the tone setter. But when the offense doesn't come, especially because, I mean, opening day is kind of a wild card. You could go to your bullpen. I remember I started in 2022 opening day, and hell, I think I went 1 1/3 and got bounced. So I mean, it wasn't pretty. So so you don't know what's going to happen. But so the offense doesn't come. I just remember that had to have been the most frustrating 6-inning stretch, because you just hope, especially when you had a team like us that had nobody believing in us but us. And you want to prove your point right then and there on opening day. And so I just remember how frustrating that was as a pitcher, watching you shove and then have a slow offense, but that's baseball.
Yeah. I think that's the big thing about like being a starting pitcher is like, you're not always going to get the thing is like starting on Friday night, like I was going against Baylor's number 1 guy. He's like, I don't know if he got drafted or if he's what year he was, but he's going to be a pro baseball player someday. So like, you got to understand that, like, if you're going out there on Friday night, like your job's to give up 2 or less. Like that's what you have to do, because you don't know what they got on the other side. Like Ohio State, we played them. I think it was 3-0, and I think we didn't score until like the 7th inning or something like that. So I think that's just a big thing as like a starter in general, is just that giving you that length. I think that's why Mason was so important. Like last year, that people like he kind of flew under the radar, I guess, in a sense, but like just like just as important, if not more important than me. Like I like kind of did it for the year, like him stepping up. Like we didn't really have that second starter, and like you don't win series without him. So like I think that was the big thing. Like he held us, gave us the 5 innings with 3 or less runs and gave our offense a chance to get going, which I think that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely. You gave us a shot every freaking time you towed the rubber. Exceptional. That was an exceptional season to watch from you, Sears. It just, and you too, Mac. But just both of you guys, the way you guys gave the team a shot. That's what it's all about. It was, boy, I'll tell you, if you didn't get to see Mason McConaughey pitch last year, you get another shot this year on Lincoln. So go check out old 5-1, right? Isn't it 5-1? Because I screwed it up that one time, and I never screw up numbers.
Yep.
And I'm very sorry that I did that. I think about that often.
I'll forgive you.
Yeah, thank you, Mac. I needed that. I needed that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
what a
sir.
random
Yes,
number.
sir.
Yeah, the notorious. I told him to give me a jersey with Nebraska on the front, and they gave me 51.
That's right. Look at Mac. That's right. He was so fired up to wear the end.
Yep.
No, I respect that. Sears 34. So respect there.
That wasn't the choice, but
not bad. I think Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
I think of 34.
I thought wasn't that channel 28? Disney.
No, you probably had a different provider.
That cable TV.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, hey, we got a couple special dudes in the booth here tonight. Mason McConaughey and Brett Sears, a couple right-handed horses in Husker greats. So we'll be right back to UnKut after the break.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant. 467 1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Back to Uncut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Uncut. I'm Kyle Perry, joined by a couple great men, Mason McConaughey and Brett Sears. Mac with 1 year left. Are you going to be a freaking sophomore or junior, or what are you going to be?
I'm a junior currently.
Are you? Okay,
Yeah.
well, because you know
True third year. I don't have as many years as you do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's called a loophole, Mason, and you got to expose the fine print sometimes. But Brett, you're currently in the Braves organization of Atlanta. So what, Mac? You're wrapping up. You know, your fall, it ended, and it's getting cold now. You're ripping team defense, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Once a week. And a book club, right?
Yep.
So things are still pretty standard in Lincoln. So that's good to hear. But Brett, what are you up to, bro?
Right now, I kind of
nothing. Let's just
come on. He sees me in there. Right now, I train. I don't know.
So you're back to being a Husker, pretty much.
Yeah, but I do it on my own though.
We can't get him out of the facility.
Yeah, no TT for you. No training table for Brett.
No training table. That'd be cool though.
That would be great.
Cool. Yeah, just train pretty much like 3-4 hours a day. I don't train the whole time. I kind of just go at my own pace, but do mobility, throw, lift. I just started throwing again. Then I've been doing lessons at night. So little video games in between there, get out of bed about 9.
That's electric. Setup. We got to get you out to the facility in Waverly. Maybe you get you to show face, pay a couple bucks or something. That'd be great. That'd be great. No, and so Mac, I mean, you walk us through your fall. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, having a new group of guys, just trying to form relationships with all the newcomers. we had a good fall. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play outside competition this fall. Supposed to play Wichita State on a Saturday, but we canceled it due to rain.
It got sunned out, didn't it?
Yeah,
Phenomenal weather.
Yeah,
It was phenomenal weather that day.
Canceled it earlier in the week,
That's
and then
right.
what do you know, sun on Saturday. But
Yeah.
no, red white series went great. Seeing new guys, new faces on the field.
Did you receive steak or did you have to cook it?
I am 0 for 2 with steak
Dude,
dinners.
unreal.
At
Losers
Nebraska.
lose.
Yeah, I have had to cook both times.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It was fun seeing you last year serve steak though, so I'm glad they got to see it again this year.
Yeah, I wore an apron this time. This year.
Yeah. The winning team gets to sit down and enjoy a steak cooked by the losing team in that series. For those that don't know, but that was nice. Brett, you're on the winning team, weren't you?
About blew it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, we
hung in
we
there.
got wrecked the game one, didn't we?
Yeah, we got smoked one game. But yep.
Resilience.
I don't know who served my steak to me now. I think about it. I can't remember. Wasn't McConaughey.
I think Fromm might have been cooking mine. I can't remember.
Did they cook them last year? Or did
No, they were taking care of them.
All we had to do was literally walk into TT, pick the food, pick the sides, and then grab the
Bevs.
steak.
Can't forget the Bev.
Bev, of course.
Never.
That's
right.
But I had to serve Rand Sanders.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, you had to polish his shoes too.
I did, and I had to clean his mouth, everything like that.
Yeah, dap his cheek.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. Rands actually tunes in quite a bit. So if Rands is listening, he had already been in the text line. Is anybody in the text line, Harrison?
No, not yet.
That's crazy. Well, hey, in the text line, you guys can shoot these two gentlemen some questions, and they'll field them right here on the spot here on UnKut. So, I mean, special things coming in Lincoln. Hopefully, a bowl ticket punch this upcoming Saturday for what, the fifth week in a row we get a shot at it.
A lot of hopefullys.
You love a good, yeah.
Yeah, we were 5-1, and now we got 2 games
That's
left.
right.
So yeah, that'd be
5-5.
So that's okay. We call it another opportunity until opportunities run out. So we're just we're hanging on for dear life. What are your guys' thoughts? I don't need to get too deep on this, but Brett, we might have to punch our ticket against Iowa.
I think if we don't punch our ticket against Wisconsin, we're in trouble.
I think Iowa's our only hope, huh?
I think Wisconsin's our only hope.
Yeah,
I don't even think Iowa's that good, but I think at Iowa, and we ain't beating them.
Yeah,
that's my thoughts, and I'm not an Iowa fan. I don't like Iowa at all. Before I came here, even, but yeah, I think
brutal colors, huh?
Yeah, brutal. I mean, get some uniqueness in the unis.
Yeah, maybe like a third color to contribute. You know.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, we have gone over some Big Ten schools and the color combos that they have, and Indiana's trying to be us. They're like what, crimson and cream, right? That's right, crimson and cream. They're crimson and cream, and I feel like that's. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we established that they were established after Nebraska. I believe
so, something like
and
that.
So you got to give the rights to Nebraska for Scarlet and Cream.
Wisconsin's a lot closer to us.
Yeah,
as far as lookalikes.
What about like Rutgers?
Oh, they got so many
Scarlet
things
Knights?
going on.
You're absolutely right, because the branding is pretty close to Nebraska. That's a really good point.
I think if we're talking football, we should try to be like Indiana a little more.
I agree, but that would be a great strategy.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
No doubt. Have you has the team been enjoying the Saturdays around here? I mean, early on, clearly we had to.
Yeah. So first 4 home weekends, I think the team enjoyed it. We'd all get together, go to the game, hang out, enjoy each other's company.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
fellowship.
Exactly.
That's right, fellowship. We love it. Yeah. Just tough go. And I thought Iowa was actually going to bust out and have a historical offensive season. How they were showing it early on.
It's been better, I think. I don't really pay attention, but it's been better. It
was like the Petras era.
Yeah, that's true. He was kind of nails. They miss him.
He's at like a Utah school now, isn't he?
No, I think their other guy. Wait, no, maybe he is.
I swear I saw.
Yeah, I think he's at Utah State.
There you go. I totally meant to send
kind
that
of balling.
Yeah,
kind of balling.
It's great. He's a system guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one does well in Iowa's system at quarterback, really.
Right.
I don't think getting Michigan's backup was like the savior they thought it was going to be. But
well, hey,
good.
I have been saying the last couple of weeks after Nebraska's dropped a game and then another game and so forth, that it's going to take a miracle to win. Before the USC game happened, I was saying it was going to be a miracle that we take 1 of 3 here. Clearly, the past. USC got the best of us. Crazy PI no call. I will say, I didn't think in the moment it was that crazy until you saw the replay. But
yeah,
can't make excuses. Can't leave it up to the refs.
It was bad, but we've lost so many games, and then be like the refs are against. Like, no, we're just against ourselves.
Yeah,
we just ain't winning football games.
No doubt.
That's what it comes down to.
No, I'm absolutely with you. Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, so we're looking at a miracle. Hopefully, a flip of the coin is now what we're down to. But I will say this: Wisconsin, they fired their offensive coordinator. So maybe a little bit something in the water here, where maybe that's a plus to Nebraska. Right. In some areas, hopefully. But then today announced that Iowa's second string is now out for the season. So now we're gonna get to face Iowa's third string or worse. God forbid. But we might be looking at a miracle here. So tides might be turning.
Maybe.
We could be, I'd be pretty thorough. Say we win these next 2, which is possible. We win these next 2. This is such a successful year, but
give or take, we've gotten significantly worse, which is not great.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. Like if like we were like 1-5 and then we ended 7-5, but we've gotten way worse at football this year somehow.
Yeah. And, you want to see something follow with Raiola coming here. Mm-hmm. You want to see results follow. Have you seen him around quite a bit? Because he seems like a well put together kid. Does he carry himself well? Do you guys like him? Do you guys ever talk to him or?
I mean, coming from Buford, I know Jack Sprocket's from.
That's right.
Buford as well. So I mean, he's always seemed to be inviting and stuff like that in TT.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good. A little ambassador Brockett, Ambassador Brockett. That's good. I like that.
What are the vibes like with the football team? Like, I mean, 5-1 to start. Now what we got?
We're still confident.
Can you tell the difference? We're still confident.
Still confident going into Wisconsin.
So. Well, like more so, like okay, you're pulling the politician here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to remember, I'm still a Husker.
We could tune you out here, and Brett can have an A-B in conversation here. But no, so we're gonna remain hopeful. We're gonna remain hopeful because if we get 7, what are you gonna go? What do you got?
The boys are confident. Mason McConaughey said himself. So
the boys
don't worry,
confident.
fans.
And he is seeing it for
Yeah. Don't worry, fans. Mason McConaughey says the boys are confident at TT.
That's right. Good. The vibes are good in Lincoln.
Yeah, good
of course.
And it's Monday. So we're turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, no,
it's senior
USC's
weekend.
in the past.
That's right.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's right. But Brett, you make a somewhat, I don't want to say you make a great point because statistically, I don't know what we're going to be looking at the end of this year in terms of progression in the program. But saying we got significantly worse, I do kind of want to take a dive into that because it's almost like we walked into the Indiana game. I've been saying to the viewers that Indiana game, it felt like there wasn't even anything on the line there, and that was our first opportunity at a bowl game.
No pulse there.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the trend we've been seeing. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that. It just seems like, I mean, how do you not get up for one of the games and go win? I mean, we had a 3-5 USC team who, I mean, really wasn't good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're definitely talented, USC is, but still, like.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and it's not like their home field posed much of a threat.
Yeah.
You know.
Ohio State, I mean, should we win that game? Probably. Probably had no business winning it, but.
But those are the games you look back on and you think those could literally be program changing games.
Yeah.
And when there's not that it's noticeable when you have that.
Yeah, like when you make the winning plays, it's like,
it's apparent. Yeah. Yeah. The 50-50 balls, you end up with them.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And the last few weeks there's been, I mean, every 50-50 ball, it seems like we're on the wrong end. And that's what happens when, things start to snowball, compound effect. But Mason, we don't need to put you in a corner here, but no, for those tuning in, Mason McConaughey, Brett Sears, they were our Friday and Saturday night starting pitching 1-2 punch in this last year when we made a run at the Big Ten championship. So we're fired up to have them in the booth tonight, and we're gonna talk some more ball, more Husker baseball, talk about the future for Husker baseball, and maybe a little bit more about Husker sports and whatever rabbit holes we jump down on here on UnKut.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more, all at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
You're listening to Uncut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, welcome back to Uncut here, 93.7 The Ticket. Kyle Perry here, joined by Mason McConaughey and Brett Sears. Mason being second team Big Ten.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. And Brett being first team and eventual Big Ten pitcher of the year this past year for the Huskers. It's okay. I'm going to Mickey Mouse it. We're good. This headset gives me fits every freaking night. So it's all good. Well, if you don't know what the thing, it like goes 360. But yeah, hey, what were we talking about there?
Oh,
Mace?
about Brett's regiment.
Yeah. I want to talk about that a little bit because Brett is known for his work ethic, and his extreme sense of urgency that he showed as a Husker. But
extreme sense of urgency.
Yeah, almost to a fault.
Until his big toe injury during unification.
Dropped a weight on. I mean, you saw the toe. You saw the toe.
I saw the toe.
Hadn't been on a mound in 2 weeks, and I pitched in that series, that red-white series.
Yeah.
Right.
You gave us a shot.
Gave the other team a shot once too.
No, that's okay.
That's all right.
It's all right. So what do you see Brett doing around the facility? I mean, this is his job. You got to realize it's his occupation.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, first of all, Brett Sears just can't get away from the red. Like, he's always in the Gordon.
Oh, come on.
Like, just can't get away from it.
That's what you want out of an alum. Are you kidding?
Sometimes it's time to go.
You want me to pay for a gym?
Yeah.
Why didn't you ever tell me that?
Because we enjoyed your presence.
Oh, good.
You know what?
Okay, I'm putting it together.
Hey, Mason comes in and does mobility once a week.
No, I'll come in and do mobility 3 to 4 times a week.
Hamstring stretch.
I'll come in at about 1:30, and Brett's sitting there on the mound talking to good old Kyle Freilich.
Yep. Shout out Fro.
Workout partners. You're not mad at Fro for using the places.
Fro's still a college baseball player.
I still play
so you have
baseball.
to be in college.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, Mac, because you're going to find yourself in a crossroads here in a year or two where you're going to be in Brett's shoes and you're going to be looking around. Oh, do I go back home, or do I go to the state of the art facilities that Lincoln has to offer, or do you go pay thousands down in in Florida or something for like personal training?
When that time comes,
yeah,
we can tackle the bear.
Okay,
but good. Until then, I'm gonna still give Brett a hard time whenever I see him.
That's good. No, and it's overdue.
Mm-hmm.
Brett deserves hard times,
of course,
thrown on him, because that Brett Sears is a very you like giving hard times to people too.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah, maybe. But no, I think Mason just gets mad because, like, when you warm up in college, like, you got to warm up. But like me, like, me and Fro, we're just there kind of hanging around, and then
Yeah.
we stretch here and there. Might be a minute in between a stretch, and then talk a little bit, warm up. And then I don't think Mason likes that because he's a big sense of urgency guy. Like
Right,
Ashley, like,
right. Kind of a spaz.
Like
I wouldn't go as far as a spaz, but
it's definitely teetering on the spaz.
like to get things done. But I mean, when it comes to Brett's routine, it's extremely it's a 3-letter acronym we like to say, Perry. What it's
OF.
P.
That's right.
I was gonna say methodical, but I think that's maybe what I would
fanatical.
Yeah, well, maybe not as ferocious
and ferocious.
I wouldn't say that ferocious, but I would say it's methodical.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I'm not in a hurry.
You're a calculated guy. This is your job. This is what you do.
It's either I'm there, sitting there talking to Freilich and doing a little something, or I'm sitting at home playing video games.
And you can't put a price tag on fellowship either.
Exactly.
I mean, to bring it back full circle to fellowship.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, those are CMAC. This is where, after being done with college now, finally, and getting to experience the real world, you kind of gain some perspective, Mac, and your brain kind of gets a little bit, I wouldn't say bigger. Your head doesn't need to get any bigger,
but you have a larger outlook.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yep. And so yeah, just you wait, pal. You're still you're a spring chicken. You are a true junior, a rare one in today's game. And I'm very excited. What do the fans have to look forward to the 2025 Huskers?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that there's a lot of returning pieces to the team, a lot of returning guys who are still hungry in a sense. Like they got the sense of winning last year.
Right.
And a lot of the guys are hungry for more and kind of just going at work every day and just trying to be the best possible.
Okay, now let's be for real. I'm not a journalist. So just give me like
I've been trained.
I know, yeah, absolutely. You're the Rob's giving you the microphone in the huddle. But no, give me like just a feel for the team, like how you've gotten to see a championship level team in the clubhouse, on the field. Now you're coming back as an upperclassman with the 25 Huskers. So, I mean, what are you feeling? How I mean, great schedule too ahead.
Right.
I mean, that's got to excite you.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges earlier in the season. From a pitching staff, I would say we're deep once again. You got Will Walsh as a 5th year, Jax Brockett, Drew Christo, Luke Broderick, a newcomer who has looked very good. And on the hitting side of it, you bring back Gabe Swanson, who's still tearing the cover off the baseball.
Huge biceps.
Giant, and
they're only getting bigger.
Great biceps.
And his regiment's not very clear either.
Really?
It's goldfish, as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, goldfish only.
Yeah, respect. Respect.
But no, on the hitting side, I mean, there's a lot of names that we can go over. Dylan Carey, Case Sanderson coming back for his sophomore year, looks great. Riley Silva can catch any ball in center field.
And Coach Cole Evans has been great.
Coach Cole Evans.
What a guy.
It's a new title for him.
Yeah.
But he's loving it.
Does he go by Coach or Krev? Coach Krev? Coach Krev?
Coach Krev.
I love that. Yeah. That's got a good ring to it. Ring to it.
For sure.
Brett,
I just call him Cole.
Yeah.
I've been switching. I've been switching to call all the coaches by the first name, and I've really enjoyed it.
Have you addressed them all by their first name?
Right now, just Connor Barons.
That's good.
And I haven't called him Coach because that's just weird to me. I think the hardest one will be calling Coach Bolt Will. I think that'll be the weird part. I mean, Rob, I'll call Rob, but
right.
And then Sirianni, I think his name's like
Mike.
It's Mike.
Mike.
It's Mike. I just don't know if I'd be like, "What's up, Mike?" Like,
yeah.
But no, that's been fun for me to start calling him that by that.
That's awesome, and you've earned that.
I mean, I don't know that. It probably makes him more mad than anything.
That's good. Well, you're one of the greats. You know that. You're one of the best. Both of you guys, one of the best. Two of the best guys. Great teammates of mine, and I'm happy to have had the experiences I had with you guys. Thanks for coming on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Really been fun. Well, hey, looking forward to the Husker baseball season 2025. Looking to see Brett in his first full professional season in the Atlanta Braves organization. So proud of you two. Thanks for being on. And this was another episode of UnKut.